Anyway, sorry, we got very distracted there. I don't know. This guy says Blue Dragon's bad, so let's check out the video. When Xbox tried making JRPGs, Blue Dragon is hilarious.
America! Politics aside, because yikes! It's the land of the free and home of the brave. And us men don't want to play no confusing kawaii PlayStations or baby boy piss in front of your wife Nintendos. We need real American-made beer-chugging, wood-hucking, guns-a-blasting games. And on November 15th, 2001, big man Bill Gates alongside
Billy Bob
The
Gates
Rock unveiled the ultimate system,
that
the
picture,
Xbox
man.
Original. Throughout the years, with games like Halo,
Good game.
Fable, Gears of War, and Conquer Reloaded, if you
Yep.
didn't have an Xbox, then you were kind of a bitch. Even though
Nah, not the original Xbox. If you didn't have a PS2, you were kind of a bitch. Maybe in America, but everywhere else, no one gave a shit about the original Xbox. The 360, however, that's a different story.
I was birthed a PlayStation kid, I can't deny that the Xbox was an absolute unit in the entire world of gaming, especially here in North America. Almost every kid I knew had an Xbox to play with their friends, either via couch co-op or online against people. Meanwhile, I would just be at home by myself, playing Pokemon or my silly little 40-hour-long anime games about 4 orphans with amnesia and their quest to defeat God in a battle of chess. However,
Sorry, what game is that?
4 years later, when it was time to unveil the Xbox 360, Peter Moore had just finished playing Final Fantasy X
Great
and
game.
told everyone at Microsoft, guys, JRPGs are
Fire
actually
Emblem?
good.
Okay.
To increase the global success of the Xbox, Peter Moore believed that partnering with Japanese gaming companies was the move.
Okay.
They hit up Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy, and Akira Toriyama, the dad.
Okay, wait, how is this bad? How is this a bad game? No, you can't convince me this is a bad game. Shut up. No.
Hironobu Sakaguchi.
You can't have Toriyama and Sakaguchi on a game and convince me it's
Creator of
bad.
Final Fantasy and Akira Toriyama, the daddy of shonen, to make a JRPG for American kids. Forming the gaming company Mistwalker in 2004, Sakaguchi Sensei got to work on crafting the company's first game. Introducing the JRPG Xbox 360 launch title exclusive,
Oh, it was a launch
Blue
title.
Dragon. So what is Blue
Okay.
Dragon?
Oh, that's insanely Toriyama. Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Launch title exclusive, Blue.
You didn't have to tell me this was a Toriyama game. You did not have to tell me. I could tell immediately.
Blue Dragon. So what is Blue Dragon? And why the fuck is it only on Xbox? Blue Dragon is the first game created by Hironobu's new company, Mistwalker.
Okay.
And they had an all-star team.
What have they made since then? Mistwalker. Lost Odyssey, another Blue Dragon game. Last Story, nothing super notable. They've been making fucking iOS games the past 10 years.
Collab with Artune. Sakaguchi was the game's supervisor and writer. Akira Toriyama, known for Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, and nothing else, was the art
Nothing
director.
else, definitely not.
He even has his own avatar in the game. He gives you special
That's cute.
items. The game is also known for being one of the first on the Xbox 360 to have 3 discs, like back in the PS1 days with Final Fantasy 7 through 9. I wonder if they'll pull a FF7 remake and have each disc be its own 40-hour game you have to pay $70 each for, and there's a 3-year wait time in between.
Surely.
Kind of crazy when you think about it. And of course, no JRPG is complete without Nobuo Uematsu, the Music King. The iconic
Shut up. This is... No. No, there's no... You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me that this is a fucking bad game. Toriyama, Sakaguchi, and Nobu... No, you can't convince me this is bad. I refuse to believe you.
Boss theme Eternity, which is known for having lyrics that don't make sense, but who gives a shit cause it's epic, was written by Sakaguchi and sung by Ian Gillan.
There is no bit. I just love this song.
Who's Ian Gillan? Is this a name I should know? Oh, the lead singer for Deep Purple! What the fuck is this game?
Now for me, I didn't have an Xbox growing up, so I never got around to this game until 2025.
No, not that Deep Purple.
I knew about Blue Dragon because of the anime.
Thanks to the success of Blue Dragon, it got a 51-episode anime adaptation in 2007.
Sorry, how many?
Blue Dragon. It got a 51
Fuck! Okay. I guess Toriyama did have way more power back then. 6.44 on Mao. This was by Studio Pierrot, who you might know for great titles such as Naruto and Bleach and Tokyo Ghoul and Black Clover and Yu Yu Hakusho and many other things, and destroying Twin Star Exorcist
episode anime adaptation in 2007 by Studio Pierrot. It was well received as it got a second season with another 51 episodes called Trials of the Seven Shadows.
I still remember when Blue Dragon was first airing on Cartoon Network. I was sitting on my bed playing Spectrobes for the DS while just jamming out to the intro song. Man, that is such an early 2000s experience.
This was the show that made me change the channel as a kid. Okay, maybe it's a bit rough then.
The series even had 2 mangas, Raw God, which is loosely based on the game's plot, and Blue Dragon ST, which was based on the plot of the game, but only had 1 volume due to the publishing company being canceled.
This game was a huge success in Japan, with limited console edition pre-orders being sold out instantly, like grown men fighting over.
That's a list. That is a list of names which nowadays would do incredibly well. Back then, no one knew those names were in, like, maybe you knew the name Toriyama because you're probably seeing Dragon Ball. Like, even then, most people probably even know who made Dragon Ball. There's like, ooh, Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball's cool. But in Japan, like, this is kind of like, what's a good example? What is there a good Western equivalent? I'm trying to think. Are there notable... You know, I can't even think of any notable Western game developers nowadays because they all fucking suck. Fuck. That's actually a hard one.
Pokemon cards.
And thanks to the game meeting their quota, they made 2 sequels for the DS. Blue Dragon Plus, an RTS similar to Fire Emblem that takes place 1 year after the first game, and Blue Dragon Awakening Shadow, an action RPG taking place 1 year
For American
after
Tarantino movies, he wasn't supposed to. Actually, yeah, that works.
Blue Dragon Plus.
It might have done well in Japan, but in America, not as many people were snorting the Blue Dragon. Its biggest criticism was that it felt too generic and just like any other Japanese role-playing game. Reviewers were complaining that the game wasn't breaking any new ground or doing anything we haven't seen before. But is that a bad thing? Today, I'm here to answer the question. Is Blue Dragon actually mid?
Okay.
Or are American gamers missing out on peak?
Okay.
So how do you play Blue Dragon?
Step 1, PlayStation fans. Buy an Xbox.
Blue Dragon is a turn-based JRPG. If you've played Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, or the Shin Megami series, then you'll feel right at home. With up to 4 party members, you fight monsters in a turn-based style combat.
Okay.
The player who goes first is determined by who has the highest speed stat.
Right.
You have
That
standard
makes
attack,
sense.
defend to reduce damage, items, formation, and flee.
Every
Okay.
RPG has their beginner level enemy. Rats, goblins, slimes, boars, and bats.
Sure.
Blue Dragon, they came up with a better idea.
Okay.
I need to come up with a low-level enemy for this game.
Okay, I got it. But we'll make them pink.
This franchise's biggest selling point, the core of the series, are the shadows.
Never forget, everything is a JoJo's reference.
Shadows are your main source of attack.
Speaking of JoJo references, season 2 of the Devil May Cry anime made a JoJo reference, and it's so forced. I might show it to you afterwards. Season 2 of DMC is. I said that the what's his name? Fucking Adi Shankar, whatever the fuck his name is. I said this entire knowledge of DMC comes from TikTok, and I'm pretty convinced it is.
And gives everyone access to magic.
Okay.
Each shadow gives you 9 different character skills to choose from,
Okay.
each with their own abilities and stat changes for a wide variety of customization and potential replayability. Sword Master is for physical attacks,
Right,
like
makes
hitting
sense.
multiple enemies, absorbing health, or combining attacks with magic for higher elemental weaknesses. Wrong game. Not only do you level up your characters, but also your rank to gain access to new abilities.
Right.
Like I said earlier regarding replayability, this game does have a nice amount of customization for you to mess around with your characters. And even though it's clear that some characters are better for certain classes, like Kluk with magic attacks,
Sure.
or Shu and Swordmaster abilities, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Speaking of magic, when you use a spell, a meter will appear for you to press and hold. Depending on where you land, not only determines the strength of the spell, but will also affect your placement. So you can
Okay.
either use a weak spell right away, or charge up a powerful attack while you survive an onslaught of enemies. Also, I love
that's
it when
cool.
enemies have hurt animations to show that they are close to dying, and how you know you've defeated an enemy when the camera does a Dutch angle shot from behind the monster. It's a good visual representation to say, fuck yeah, you did it.
I guess, yeah, if you
especially
don't want to
for
have health
boss
bars in the
fights.
enemies,
It's
that's a
those
cool way to
little
do
things
it.
that really add to the overall experience. All the bosses have simple but effective strategies, like attacking certain spots for more damage, elemental changes, or my least favorite, having to fight a horde of enemies before you can touch the boss.
Oh, we love
Gameplay-wise,
that.
It is a standard turn-based game with some fun customization options here and there. And I will admit, the blue shadows really make the game stand
they're
out
blue
in
dragons.
the realm of JRPGs and turn-based combat, which is really cool. I absolutely love that.
Haven't played any of the Bravely games. No? I'm gonna go with no on that one.
Now, onto its world.
You explore a desert dystopia with elements of magic and machines. In towns, you talk to NPCs for items, spells, or equipment.
A Phoenix Talon for reviving someone, huh?
Ah, yes, a Phoenix Talon. Totally unique idea.
Might as well just call it a Griffin Up. If this wasn't Sakaguchi's company, they would get sued so hard.
Nah, it'd be
Fresh
fine.
garlic heals about 100 HP, but adds stink, which increases the number of enemy encounters.
Okay, that's neat.
I'm low health. You guys got any healing items?
Yeah, for sure. I'll have this fresh garlic. Take it. Get that shit out of my face. I'd rather be dead and clean than alive and stinky.
The overworld is where you move around the map to find different areas or towns to explore. And just like in modern JRPGs, instead of random encounters all the time, the monsters actually appear on the map. If
Okay.
a monster sees you, they'll chase you. Let me tell you something. But depending on your level, they might leave you alone. You can even sneak up and attack them for a better chance.
Okay,
at
yeah,
going
this is very
first
standard
and popping.
JRPG style.
Dude, I'm so happy this game doesn't have random encounters, because as much as I love turn-based games, the older I get, the more and more I can't stand random encounters all the time, every 3 to 5 steps I take.
Yeah.
It's nice that I can choose my battles.
In the overworld, you also have field skills.
Okay.
These are abilities you get based on your class. Field Barrier lets you instantly defeat low-level enemies so you don't have to waste 3 to 5 minutes fighting them. They won't work on monsters you haven't fought or are too high level. Field Bombs from the Assassin class paralyzes enemies, making it easier to run from them or do sneak attacks.
That's
the main
cool.
one is Fight All Enemies, which makes it so you can fight waves of battles rather than going from one monster to the next. Depending on the group of monsters you select, a monster fight will commence. Your enemies will attack each other, which usually benefits the player. When you explore an
Usually.
area, so many nooks and crannies just have items or money laying around. So just spam the A button everywhere you go.
Field skills, lack of random encounters, and the monster fights, I believe, are all fun implementations to a traditional turn-based games that I feel a lot of fans of JRPGs will greatly appreciate. Overall, the gameplay and world building of Blue Dragon is pretty standard stuff. But what about its story? Does the saga of Blue Dragon stand out
Toriyama,
from the
surely.
overwhelming sea of Japanese role-playing
Sakaguchi,
games?
surely.
No.
For the
No.
last 10 years, the ominous violet clouds would loom, coming once each year and bringing bullshit to those in their path. Our story starts off with a boy named Shu, whose village is being destroyed by a land shark.
As you
I
do.
love it when I start the game as a homeless child.
Alongside his childhood friends Jiro and Kluk, whose parents were killed by the land shark, #funfact, work together to stop the creature. But instead, they get major road burn. After fighting some poop snakes in an ancient ruin and struggling to open treasure chests
Sorry,
covered
wait.
in jelly snakes in an
Are they actually called poo snakes? Wait, I thought that was a joke. Sorry, what?
ancient ruin and struggling to open treasure chests covered in jelly, Team Shu accidentally find themselves inside a ship. And even worse, the final boss is on the ship.
I've only played this game for 1 hour, and I'm already fighting the final boss. Either I'm a speed-running god, or this is the shortest JRPG I've ever played.
Nene, the ruler of Grand Kingdom, reveals he was the one who sent the land shark for one simple reason. Because he thought it'd be funny. Best antagonist, get fucked, Luke. They yeet the kids
To be
off
fair,
the
that's about the level of complexity I would expect from something Toriyama's involved in.
ship to let them perish. But thanks to gravity
Toriyama's
taking
stories
a
have
lunch
never
break,
been, like,
they managed
the
to
deepest.
find themselves back on the ship. 3 strange orbs slowly descend in front of the kids, and a random voice from above calls out to them.
Swallow the spheres.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear that?
Oh my god, do you think they'll actually do it? Okay, let me try again.
Swallow the light spheres.
Alright.
Oh, no way! They actually did it! Yo!
Those strange light spheres give Team Shu the power to control their blue shadows. And after fighting, holy shit, that's a lot of robots. Okay, one sec, guys. After defeating a whole army of robots and then stealing a ship, Team Shu make it their mission to stop King Nene's world conquest and
I just realized this guy is... What was the hero the hero name for Gohan? The Great Saiyaman. Great Saiyaman's the name. Yes. Peak Toriyama design. It didn't click with me until just now.
Tyranny. Throughout the game, you get 2 more companions. The small but loud Maru Maru. He
Ooh.
loves to dance and talk in the third person.
Also, I find it interesting how his entire race, the Deve clan, just love to wear pots on their heads.
Yeah,
it's like
cool.
ingrained in their DNA to just, once they're born, find a pan and just put it on
Do you complain about hermit crabs that put shells on? It's just the same thing.
their head. I love it.
The anime ruins the cute little guy by making him a pervert. You hate to see it.
And in the game, Maru has a crush on Zola, the badass mercenary, who uses the shadow killer bat.
Together, the 5 of them travel the world, saving towns from the Grand Kingdom, learning about the race of ancients like it's Final Fantasy VII, and stopping Nene from ruling over the world, all with their blue shadows.
And that's pretty much Blue Dragon. Overall, it's a fun game. Like, it definitely is like your generic JRPG, but there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy just my classic run-of-the-mill JRPGs, just straight to the point. It executes it pretty well. Like, the story, the characters, the art style, it's fun. The gameplay is simplistic. Like, I feel like this would be, in my opinion, gameplay-wise, would be a pretty good introductory or like beginner level JRPG. Like, it's not too difficult, but it's not too easy either. Like, it's pretty much like in the middle. And also, playing this game has made me get back into wanting to watch the anime, and it's kind of fun to see the differences between the anime and the game. And the soundtrack is actually pretty banger. Like, you hear the same battle theme all the time.
So even the story is classic refried Toriyama storytelling.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
does it
sounds like
pump you up, dude. So I'm honestly really excited to keep playing this game, and I would definitely recommend this to anyone who's interested in JRPGs. I will admit, it is a long one. Like I said, I'm like about what, 40 hours in.
How long to beat Blue Dragon? About 45 hours for the main story, 98 for completionist.
The game, and I'm still only on disc 1 out of 3, so. But yeah, that's about it. I'm really enjoying Blue Dragon. I'm glad that Xbox decided to dip their toes into the world of JRPGs.
Oh, okay, wait, that's the end of the video? Wait, did he edit that wrong?
America! Politics is...
Wait. Okay, I guess the video just ended?
Into the world of JRPGs.
Yeah, I think he edited the outro wrong. He definitely seemed like he had more to say here. That was cool. I've never played Blue Dragon. It sounds like a game that should be good, but apparently it's okay, which, you know, is better than terrible. Serpent Eating the Ground, Bravely Default, OST, Final Boss Theme, High Quality. Okay. Yeah, that's good.